I have Shawna Meyer here from Natural Resource Insight, and she's gonna do our nature walk for us, and hopefully answer any of your questions along the way, right?
Right. I hope, if I can. Or I can say I don't know. Hopefully I'm good at that by now. I can say I don't know. I can find out. Thank you guys for coming. This is awesome. We've been going around with trying to figure out what's going on with this park for a while. So, I did my study. First I did a study that looked into the disc golf. I'm sure you guys know all this background, but just in case you don't. And then I came back and was hired by the township to actually do a forest stewardship plan, which is my favorite thing to do. And I will show you once we get out in the woods, how we measure timber. The subjects I'm going to talk about are forest stewardship, forest succession, and forest regeneration. And so succession is, you imagine a human life going through, being a baby and a young person and getting to oldhood, let's hope. You succeed through these developmental stages. So do forests. They're predictable. On a given site and given conditions, you will get a repeating pattern with disturbance of what forests will occur there and in what order. So that's totally cool. And you guys have such a unique site here. I'm super excited. And then regeneration is what happens when foresters, when we say the word regeneration, we mean what's happening under the canopy. So the canopy is like the roof. And then what's going on underneath. So what is the next forest going to look like? What are those babies and toddlers and teenagers in the woods doing? And what does that mean for when they become the cohort, that baby boomer cohort that's going to take away our Social Security? All right, right off the bat, do you guys have any questions at all? Comments, questions, stuff you want me to talk about?
Okay, are you gonna cover, some of the insects and disease issues that might be going on in?
For sure.
Okay,
Maybe you could say a word about rare and or endangered species while we're out there.
For sure. All right.
Anything neat going on this time of year?
For sure. I came out Friday, so I have kind of an idea of what I want to try. I found some stuff that I want to shoot us cool stuff. But I'm going to mention, just because I'm Forest Service trained, once you're trained to be like a public service forester, it never goes away. Safety talk. I'm such a nerd. But mosquito spray, if you guys have it, use it. Especially given everything right now. I have some in my car. If anybody needs some, I'll grab it real quick before we go. We are not going to be walking on the trail for a lot of the time, so it's that. Does anybody have anything I should be aware of? I'm probably the clumsiest person that you're going to see. If I fall down, it's okay. Just don't emulate me, please.
do keep an eye out for little stuff sticking up.
Yeah,
everywhere.
yeah.
There's quite a few in there, so
Okay.
be careful.
Let her grab her mosquito stuff and then we'll go. So do you guys, I know you and I know you and I know a few of you others and the senior round. Do you guys, are you residents full-time up here, everybody? Full-time?
Yep.
Awesome.
Cottage.
How many board members do we have for Parks and Rec? Anybody on the commission?
Trustee.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Board of Trustees.
Excellent. Excellent. So I want you guys to ask me questions, especially because, when I write this forest stewardship plan, I usually work closely with the property owners. Now, you're governed by several stakeholders, and that's important. It sometimes requires more massaging. So I call one of my management plans, I develop the recommendations, but they're just recommendations. And so if it's not what you guys would intend, as you think about this after we talk, I want you to come back to me as a group. And what I want to do is I want to change my management prescriptions in your plan to reflect what you as a group want. You're the landowners. You're the stakeholders. Okay, so I have some of my cards here. We might try to get a group email going, or maybe I can just send a survey out even, or just make it really simple. So anyway.
I've got some emails with people who wanted the forest plan sent to them.
Excellent, okay.
So I could-
Do you want to send it, or you want me to?
I can give it to you if you want. I mean, got it at home. Yeah.
All right, I've got it too, so.
Okay.
Awesome.
Could you tell us how we're going to proceed, like where we're going to start and how we're going to lead the path?
Yep, so I'm gonna start right here. I just wanna talk about a couple things right here. And then I'm gonna walk out in the open and look at a couple things in the open, and then we're gonna jump down into the woods. And then we're gonna use these stairs going down and then those stairs coming up. And I'm gonna walk down by the lake when we do. So we're not gonna be on a trail down there, but it's very, you know, it's still sort of a quasi trail because it was used by the disc golfers. So, cool. All right, well, let's go.